What? Hello. I think I am live. I hope I am live. Whoop. Potentially I am live. Maybe I am live. I am! Oh my gosh, look at that! Fabulous! Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh my god, it took so long, but everything's finally working. God, I have no idea what the story even is anymore. It's been so long.
You've arrived.
Oh, Def Live? Hi, Benthium!
Let me introduce you to Robin. She woke up from Anna's dream by her own will. And it's this tough lady who led us here with her song.
Robin, best girl.
I woke up for the same reason as all of you. In the dream, I experienced something that could never occur in reality.
Are we going to lock it up in a cage? I want to see it fly freely in the sky.
So I had to switch over from Streamlabs from the last time I streamed. So if the audio levels are wonky, y'all gotta let me know so I can adjust. Thank you.
Without us, this bird would be too fragile to survive on its own. Do you want it to die?
No, but...
Then let's take care of it together until it can return to the sky.
Huh?
Birds have wings because they're meant to fly. Even if they may crash on the ground one day, they shouldn't be trapped in a cage. Birds belong to the sky, so we should help them return there, right?
Hello!
The illusion was so impossibly blissful that I realized it was just a dream.
Oh! Lilo! Hi!
And this is our final hope. Anna's dream is founded upon the harmonious choir, namely everyone's shared wishes. It will only materialize once the aspirations of all beings in Penacony merge as one. At present, it has become impervious due to people's desire to remain slumbering within the dream. And in order to destroy it...
The further I go, the more I realize this was not a good game to start this with this late at night. Because I definitely have no idea. Zero idea what's happening. I completely forgot.
We must make everyone in Penacony want to wake up.
Now comes the tricky part.
Oh?
How do we do it? Humans yearning for sweet illusions borders on obsession, leading them to subconsciously resist the harsh reality. Therefore, I carefully selected a moment where he was completely unguarded, guiding him to uncover the truth himself to make him regain his consciousness.
Benthium, how did your homework go? Did you finish it?
However, to
You better
wake
have
up
finished it.
everyone in Penacony and get them to share the same determination, that would be nearly impossible.
Indeed. I'm afraid it's almost as difficult as resurrecting an Eon.
But we can't just stay here and do nothing.
Ah, the boys.
This is a critical moment for the whole universe. Who cares about some dumb number?
Thanks to Black Swan.
You're welcome. And thanks to the memo keepers in Penacony, too. I believe your partners have also awakened from their dreams.
This is the first step of our plan. With the assistance from the Garden of Recollection, those who possess a strong will, like you, will gradually awaken from the dream. These free wills are the discord that will sway Anna's dreams.
Yay! Boot Hill.
However, awakening a mere handful of individuals is insignificant compared to the vast number of people immersed in the dream. We must find other ways to awaken the free will of millions of people within a short period of time.
If breaking through from the inside proves challenging, we can seek assistance from the outside. We've long been aware of a potential solution. Asdana is a galaxy known for its abundant memoria and the remarkable phenomenon known as synesthesia dreamscape. When people first enter this place, they often find themselves and others sharing a collective dream.
Ooh, you never got him on the last week. It's okay. I lost my 50-50 and had to spend $100 for mine. So, I mean, it could have been worse. It could have been a lot worse. So, yeah, at least, you know. Now, if you spent money and didn't get him, my soul goes out to you. I feel very bad.
At this very moment, there is only one dream encompassing the entire Asdana system.
So, you mean, if we can attract a large number of outsiders to this system, their free will would intertwine with this dream and shake it to its core.
Binthium, if you play and pay attention to the lore, can you please give me a rundown, just a real quick recap? I'm a little confused. If not, it's fine. I'll catch on eventually. Oh, you don't have a card? Aww. Lilo, be quiet. The first time you rolled in Wuthering Waves, you pulled a lolly. Let's not go throwing around those word skill issue here.
However, those outsiders might also succumb to the dream and become the foundation of the Order instead. The real challenge is, how can we gather a huge number of people as determined as you within a short period of time?
Looks like the Jadab Kiss of Allying Oath will be the only solution.
No need for that.
Oh, not the sad eyes. Don't do the sad eyes at me.
Keep your once-in-a-lifetime treasure. We don't need to bother the Cienjo Alliance for such a tiny request. You want thousands of people with unwavering free will? That's easy.
All Boot Hill has to do is offer, like, all these people a lap dance, and they will all be ready to do anything and everything he says. Promise. You were skipping a good bit, too? Okay.
Just leave it to us Galaxy Rangers.
You can gather Galaxy Rangers?
Outsiders may see Galaxy Rangers as elusive and disconnected individuals, and actually, they're right. And that's why we have a tacit understanding among us. Do you know what it is, Acheron?
Could be a butt plug. If you look at it the right way, it definitely could be a butt plug.
It's the relic I returned to you.
Exactly.
Oh, so Black Swan borrowed Boot Hill's butt plug. It all makes sense.
Ranger, that it can only fulfill its purpose when returned to its rightful owner, because it's a burial artifact, worthy only of a hero who has served the Galaxy Rangers with honor. When its light illuminates the universe, it means the fall of a hero, and in the direction it falls.
So, you know, I fought Sunday once, but I know that there's a second boss fight because I saw clips of it on TikTok and everything. So I'm like right after we beat Sunday once. I don't know if you know where that is.
Countless meteors will streak across the sky. Those meteors are Galaxy Rangers, coming from all corners of the cosmos, driven by a shared purpose, without questioning the cause or counting the cost. Because we abide by a bottom line. The shooting stars of the hunt only descend on the longest night. And with them comes the dawn.
This boss fight's about to be so easy.
We've stayed silent for far too long. Now, it's time to remind all the cowards, oppressors, and villains of the universe of our presence. I'll be the one to ignite the first spark.
Once the dreamscape is swayed, I'll complete the second step. I'll fine-tune the slumbering souls with the Song of the Harmony, interrupting them with the discord of Trailblaze, and guiding them towards reality. It's true that some people are born strong, and others are born weak. If the Trailblaze is the target of heroes, then the Harmony will guarantee that the strong help the weak. Only the people of Penacony themselves can be the saviors of their homeland. Their path of happiness should be forged by themselves. While I may not be a nameless, I'm willing to instill courage in all those who need it. This includes my brother as well. And his dream is too cruel for him and everyone else.
I saw some leaks on Twitter today, and apparently people are saying Sunday is gonna be a playable character. And if that is true, I'm scared for the person I will become when he is playable.
Your plan sounds well conceived, but still, it appears somewhat idealistic and romantic. The flaws rooted in human nature can't be eradicated overnight. Do you believe these efforts alone are enough to convince everyone to choose the right path?
I agree with you, Black Swan. That's why the most critical aspect of this plan is not to convince everyone to choose the right path, but to inspire them to save themselves.
So, you're the key in the end, I assume?
The Harmonious Choir possesses the power of an emanator. To overcome it, you'll need the same level of power. The final step in destroying the sweet dream will be my responsibility.
That's a relief to hear.
Now that our roles are assigned, let's get to our battlefields and pose a grand finale.
May I have a moment alone with you? There's one more thing I need to explain to you. This grand festival is drawing to its close. This is the starting point for the ultimate stage of our journey. Just as it marked the beginning of all the stories in Penacony.
Black Swan is really fun. She goes really well with Acheron. Like really, really well. And she's
I have
hot,
faith in you.
so, you know.
However, before we depart, there is one more thing I must tell you. There's something you should know. We were able to locate you within this boundless dream and find the key to breaking free from the dream. All because of one person's unwavering dedication.
Boot Hills last week was your first week playing this game and you're already caught up to the story? Binthium? We need to talk about an addiction problem you might have? It's okay if you don't have either one of them now, because now going forward you know what characters to save for if you really want them.
Firefly. She awakened from the dream ahead of others, discovered the Express amidst the stars, and brought us valuable information about the remnants of the Order. She may have been aided by the script, and it came at a cost.
Ah, you speedrun? Yeah. I can see why it would be an easy game to speedrun, honestly. The story aspect and everything, like the fights are pretty easy, honestly.
As you know, Firefly is a stowaway who entered the dreamscape in a different way from ours. Without the dream pool in the hotel or assistance from the family, she can only awaken from this dream in one way. A real death. We mustn't fail her determination. I'm not implying that we must win this fight no matter what, but our resolve should match that of that courageous lady. Are you ready?
I get that, Binthium. I have a blast when I play this game too, but the issue is, I'll play it, and I'll hyperfixate on it. And I'll play every aspect of the story, all the events and everything for like a month, and then I burn out. That's my issue. I have a bad problem with that. That's like me in any gacha game, honestly. You know, after a while, you gotta switch it up.
Very well. Now, please close your eyes.
Now I gotta grind to catch up. 82. Oh, I have to have MC on the team. Oh, they have him already built. Yeah, we're gonna go with that because I have him kinda built, just kinda. And if we add Aventurine,
Mr. Stellan,
we're not dying.
Time for us to reveal our true value to one another.
Am I blind? Throw her on.
So it's you. Our time spent with
Throw
one
her
another
on.
is precious.
We're gonna rock with it. We'll be fine. I know what happens to you, Lilo. We talk about that a lot. We have really bad hyperfixation and burnout issues.
How long has this reign been?
If I remember correctly, it has lasted for decades, or even centuries.
I have to get better at like planning my time with each gacha game so I don't burn out, and not play the game for like 6 months. Because then I have too much to catch up on. And then it intimidates me. And then I don't play. And it's an endless cycle of hell.
The unwavering determination of the Hunt followers persists even in death. But thankfully, we've guided those lost souls to their lives beyond. They were heroes in their time. And they won't be reduced to puppets
Yeah,
of the
good night.
Mahudi in their death. You see, the shadows on the sea have vanished. Do you remember? He once said that the sky would clear when the regrets of the departed had faded away.
You almost got burnt out on Zenless. You can't burn out on Zenless. We gotta get Jane Doe. Focus up. Focus up. She's important. And me too, Lilo. Me too. Real bad at pacing. That's the correct term. That's what I was looking for.
It's still.
I know.
So, why is all this? Why did this reign choose me?
Because someone's regrets haven't been fulfilled, perhaps. Mortals who walk the paths are like sailors on a vast ocean, leaving behind a trail that creates countless ripples of possibilities. These ripples last longer than the fleeting lifetimes of humans.
Yep. I
And
know
for
what you're
some,
talking about. This all makes
presence
perfect
leaves
sense.
such a strong mark that it's reflected in the waves. Sin-thirsters. The obsessions of the Pathstriders. They emerge from the depths of Ix, seeing themselves as masters of their own destiny, unknowingly repeating the actions of their past lives. They emerge from the nihility and head toward it, leading purposeless lives. However, these hollow phantoms, they have journeyed with me for such a long time.
So this is how it is. I'm already dead.
Me too. On the inside, I've been dead for years, actually.
Yes,
Are you watching over me?
this is my duty. As the Watcher of the Acheron, I'm guarding the path to the abyss of the Nihility, guiding every soul reluctant to become one with it. Back to this side.
But if this is what the departed ones expected, should you try to change it?
I don't know. But someone once told me that when the inevitable moment came, he hoped that
Acheron's cutscenes are the most confusing ones in all of Star Rail. I stand by that. Because every time she's in a cutscene and she talks, I'm like, you said a bunch of words. I know the meaning of each individual word, but it's the way they all come together when they leave your mouth. They confuse me heavily. Heavily.
someone would stand at his grave and place a bouquet of flowers.
Even if it doesn't make sense at all.
Some tasks have to be done, even if they are pointless. I have experienced that much already. Please extend your hand, and then close your eyes. I'll carry your wish with me and fulfill it. Only then will I be able to put an end to the final regret by the Dead Sea.
Will I ever see them again?
Yes, that is certain, because it was you who told me about the Express, your two former companions.
Oh.
The expedition cut short by the swarm.
Okay.
Your narrow escape from death, and your encounter with the Galaxy Rangers. And penacony, the hometown to which you could never return.
Yeah. For countless times, I got rejected by the family and had to pass it by. But I knew that my companion was still there. Oh, Mikhail. Are you still there?
Ooh, that's sad.
Take my hand and come with me. We will leave this place.
Forgot a lot of the story, but I remember the sad bit. I don't like that.
On a long, long journey, shrouded in darkness. But fear not, as a touch of red will be awaiting you at the end of the path. That's the color of existence. Follow it, and it'll guide you and illuminate the way out. I do.
Thank you.
Oops. My
May
bad.
death be the end of your boundless dream, guiding you back to the waking world. Welcome to the horizon of existence. This place is one of the thousands of manifestations belonging to the sleeping and shapeless. And it's also an exit out of the nihility for the awake ones.
Yeah, no. I remember. Because I forget all the real complicated stuff. But when something is sad, or it makes me cry, I will never forget it. Ever. I definitely remember how hard I cried learning that backstory. I did not like it.
Let's bid our final farewells here.
Okay. So pretty. I wish I could walk on water.
Distinguish between reality and imagination.
Life is akin to a winding labyrinth.
May your schemes be forever concealed.
Hi. Oh, appeared already. Knew I was gonna say something about him.
To the imperfect
Weak.
tomorrow.
I still remember the question on the invitation letter.
Why does life slumber? We don't know the answer yet, but we're about to awaken from this dream. Or perhaps such is the answer itself. Leave this place. Return to where you belong, and awaken Penacony from this dream.
Yeet. I don't
As I
really
said,
care, not gonna lie.
Our plan is not about convincing everyone to choose the right path, but about inspiring them to save themselves. So, when will people actively save themselves? The answer is when they are in desperate situations, like a drowning individual in the deep sea. when one's body and mind bear immense pressure, agony, confusion, and despair will follow. I firmly believe that the fragility of humankind often freezes them in their tracks. But in truly desperate situations, they will strive to save themselves. And now, Penacony has enough heroes to lead them forward. It's through this inherent, self-centered instinct that people exert their utmost effort, even when they know their struggle is fruitless. As absurd as it may seem, it's their resistance. As for now, it is time to guide them, not as a savior, but as a nameless among those mortals.
Are you excited you get to rewatch this? Good for you! Is it because Acheron's a mommy? Or is it because interesting stuff happens coming up? Because,
This way, you will reunite in the warmth of the sunlight.
That's a banger line. She has cool lines. I won't lie.
Intensifying. Before we part ways, please allow me to ask a few final questions.
No!
So far, you have forged unbreakable bonds with numerous individuals and entities in the Sweet Dream. Might I ask if you fear severing these bonds with your own hands?
I feel no fear is crazy, okay?
If there is a vast, lifelike dreamland that is virtually indistinguishable from reality, a realm without death, where everyone can attain the happiness and fulfillment they deserve, living blissfully ever after, I would ask, would you wish to stay? Imagine if this splendid dream were fated to fall apart. Friends, family, strangers, followed by the gentle breeze, soaring birds, the stars, and ultimately yourself. Everyone, and every face they remember. The joy and the heartaches, the vows sealed and those left hanging. All will inevitably march towards a predetermined ending. If you had grasped the journey's finale right from its inception, I would ask, would you still embark on this journey?
This is so deep right now. Ooh. Ooh.
I'm glad. The answer itself doesn't matter. What matters is that you've made a decision. Listen, touch, and ponder. And therein lies the sensation. Cherish it, because that's what makes us exist. Such is the only answer humans can offer when facing the nihility. If the nihility represents the primal fear of life, rendering any lofty convictions insignificant under their imposing shadow, then behind this shadow, there must exist the most fervent source of light in the world. Just as every life that edges closer to death fervently approaches the end of the nihility, we must pursue that primordial light.
Now, come to think that you exist in the nihility, and you watch over others to depart it, such a task is absurd and meaningless.
Nevertheless, someone had to do it. As for the meaning you mentioned, even if it's a meaningless task, I've come this far, haven't I?
Even if the future you forge may not even belong to you.
It may not belong to me, but it definitely belongs to someone.
What hardships you must have experienced. In that case, allow me to do something meaningless too. Please, do me your name. Perhaps my existence existence will vanish in the next moment, and nobody will remember this conversation or your answer. But I believe that your name should be remembered, and this universe will remember it as well.
For me, some things are difficult to recall. Yet there are others that I find challenging to forget. Such is memory, a creation of the past that blossoms into significance in the distant future. I remember that marks the start of my journey. The origin of the vibrant red hue in my life, and the most fervent element amidst every tempest. That's my name. Raiden Ozenmori. May.
Ooh.
The Golden Dream is getting restless. In the coming long nights, I'm afraid you will face many setbacks and witness many tragedies. And in the end, you will only see in black and white. But please believe me, that in that monochrome world, there will be a glimpse of fleeting red. And when you make a choice, it will appear once more. What you must do is ponder its significance, then return to the waking world.
That's where we all find our answers.
Oh my god.
Have you broken
Oh.
free from the dream of order?
We've done enough sleeping
Oh.
already. Let's show them a
I got
wake-up
chills. That
call.
was crazy. I see why that's your favorite moment. It might be my favorite moment too. That's insane. Holy crap. About.
Listen to our song.
Yeah, how about we.
Enemy targets detected.
Ooh. That was deep. Made me feel some type of way. Does anybody need defense right now? Nah.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
All in.
Without order, how can the weak be
Right.
righteous?
Full of hated dreams. I don't know what that. But okay.
Listen up.
Why is everybody silent? All things are part of the melody.
Oh yeah, auto battle, yep.
Ready for another?
0.5 speed is insane. I'd cry. That's way too slow.
Disorderly noise.
Watch your head. Keep up with me. Wake up!
Okay.
We're finally waking up from our dreams. Listen
I
up.
want everybody to get stuff at the same time.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
and then this.
Lydian, let's play our own melody. Let the show begin.
I weep for the departed.
Murder, murder, murder.
The dice have been cast.
I wanna build him, but I have way too many other characters I gotta build, so it's like he's in the background. Definitely in the background right now.
Ready for another?
Free will, or was it fate on the still waters of oblivion?
Sure, I'll play along.
Again?
Any objection? Feel free to make your case.
Nah, it's the fact that I'm not taking any damage for me.
336 notes.
Look at that.
I solemnly invite you to join the glorious chorus.
I will never regret getting a Venture Ring. He was the best thing I ever could have gotten for my account. For any of my accounts. Any of them.
Another journey begins.
Yeah, I'll do my
I
ult
weep for
now.
the departed.
Not like it matters. Now I actually have to play smart.
Destined for oblivion.
I'll take the lead. Wake up! Still the same one.
Again?
Watch your head.
Commencing support. Ready for another?
Keep up with me. Listen up.
On the still waters of oblivion.
Hedge your bets.
All things are part of the melody. The dreamscape is indistinguishable from reality. Can it still be called an illusion?
Oh. Now,
The dice have been cast.
go down the line.
Or maybe
I
I'll
guess I
take
should have done Trailblazer first. Ooh.
Noise.
I weep for the departed.
Eh.
It too shall fall.
Forgot how this boss fight works for real.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for good old counterattack.
I'll take the lead. Wake up!
Perfect melody I command. Recreate paradise anew.
Oh. Hello. Sorry, Lilo. Aventurine chose me because he knew how good I'd take care of him.
There seems to be another kind of sound coming into the Order's symphony. Penacony's first and last disharmony.
Keep up with me.
I got 2 people in chat right now wishing they were me. That's crazy.
Those imprisoned in their dreams are awakening for freedom.
Disorderly noise. Robin, is that you singing?
Brother, you have heard their cries. This is not the paradise they hoped for.
Even so, they don't know where they should be heading. That's why I had to become the lone
lone star in the sky to guide them.
Even if that star must hang in a perpetual night of solitude.
I would like to point out that when I said in my heart that I would like to run a train on Sunday, that is not what I meant. I just want to point that out right now before we continue. That's not what I meant.
Stay alert.
But anyway,
Don't let his tune distract you.
I'm thinking we go boom.
Let's play our own melody. Let the show begin.
Here. And then we go boom.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Put their defense down nice and low.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Disorderly noise.
Listen up.
That's half the work.
Ah. I mean I can't blast them.
Wake up!
If we had never experienced solitude, how could we have embarked on different paths? Now, our final talk has concluded.
Oh?
All the work of creation has been completed. The inevitable day has arrived. The embryo of philosophy will reshape for us all of reality. If your paradise can save more people, sever my path with your hands. I swear truth.
Enemy targets detected.
Every time you break a layer of enemy toughness, you gain a certain collective shield. I don't need another shield! Oops. I do not need another shield. I cannot even begin to tell you how much I don't need another shield. I really don't. Dang it, Robin. Hey. I love that. I love that woman. I love her to death.
I command you to heed my summons.
Even if the future is full of pain, we won't escape from it.
Rail him, rail him, rail him, rail him.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Do you? Why is that? We're literally kicking his ass.
Who created all things?
Let's play our own melody. Let the show begin.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Ow.
It was humanity that created you.
Oh. Whoa. Hey. I never said you could do damage. Chill.
Enemy targets detected.
Well, now that I know you can do that, suppose I have to
Solemn desire for order.
think a little differently.
To achieve the paradise we promised. The order is not the
I did
only
not
choice.
think differently enough. I was supposed to have a skill point for him. Oh well. He can ult. And get a shield back that way.
That life offers.
Commencing support.
I guess I should use this strain, huh?
The will of the weak.
Oh yeah. I remember that line from TikTok. Or Boot Hill. Boot Hill what? Huh? What are we talking about?
Ready for another?
What's this?
Activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Wake up!
Free will, or was it fate? I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Boo! You stink! Get off the stage! We don't like
does
false
life
gods around
slumber?
here.
Because someday we will wake from our dreams. The night is still too short.
Hmm. And then it's Monday.
The dream.
Indeed it is, I guess. That's funny. I love punny jokes. Keep them coming.
In the first year of the AE 2158, a fiery conspiracy erupted in the land of the dreams, but soon faded in chaos and destruction.
Sounds about right.
Whispers carried the tale of those fateful 48 system hours, when a sun teetered on the precipice of collapse. A paradise stood on the brink of destruction, and a world was poised to surrender to its new master. Amidst it all, a body decayed, a pack of vultures gathered, and a brother and sister were doomed for eternal separation. And so, an eon succumbed to slumber once more. Some celebrated this fall, while others mourned. Among the insignificant witnesses, mere specks in the vast tapestry of the universe, it was said that this time, the eon met their demise with dignity. As the cosmos bathed in the radiance of a pure dawn, a tempestuous storm brewed on the horizon. The chant of "All for the Amber Lord" grew ever louder. Yet, no matter how one contemplates it, time inexorably swings Klapot's colossal hammer in eternal cycles. The tale of the Astral Express reaches both its conclusion and a new beginning. Time marches forward, heralding the arrival of a new chapter in the history of trailblazing expeditions.
Brother, do you think the stars will fade away?
Where did that come all of a sudden?
Because the constellation that looks like a bird, the torrent eagles, looks a bit dim lately.
It's the Dormant Eagles. Don't worry, it's still there. It's located in the inner ring of Penacony and can only be seen when spring and summer overlap. As for the question you asked, I think stars do die, just like people. But do you know, sister? No star actually belongs to the present. The light we see from them is from a long time ago. Even after the stars perished, their light will travel millions of light years, spanning countless years, to illuminate the night sky of another world. In our paradise, I believe there will be a star like that, shining with the same light. Its radiance will last forever, and its name will be happiness.
No, not just one star. We should have 2 stars. Or maybe even more.
Yeah, you're right.
It's a deal.
It's a deal, then. This is our promise, and nothing will sway our ideals.
Yeah, you bet.
Are they running oh my god, they're running credit. Nice! I'm screaming. some deep lines in this game. I always forget that. When you're on TikTok, all you see are the funny haha moments and the memes. Then you play the game and you're like, oof, that hits. If it makes you feel any better, Lilo, I have played this entire story, and I only half understand what's happening. This is where you need someone who's smart and is really, really dedicated to the lore. Like, really dedicated. To, like, explain it to you. You need to watch a lore video or something. Wait, that's a good idea. Oh, I bet lore videos for this game go hard. Oh, we can? Oh, really? I thought that there was more penacony after this. Is there not? Or is that upcoming? I thought there was more penacony. Aww. I think there might be a little more yapping before we can go to War Dance. I'm sorry to break your heart.
Pleasure to hear your voice again. Congratulations. You've become the biggest winner of this festival.
Are you calling just to poke fun at me?
Boo! Boo! I don't like Jade. I don't like the way she talks to my man. She needs to back up. Cause... Nope.
I'm just impressed. Not only did you venture alone into Penacony and discover the truth of Dreamflux Reef, but you also managed to escape with the help of that Knight of Beauty. Remember the recording you received from your Trailblaze friend? It's now the most valuable chip in this game. However, this came at a high cost. Losing a cornerstone is a hefty price to pay. Diamond just called a meeting to discuss what to do with you.
He's so fine. Oh, he's so fine. Did you guys see, the released images of, all the other Stonehearts, or at least some of them? They're all so fine. All of them. I don't understand how it's possible for a group of people to be that attractive. I wonder if that's a criteria to join.
Just as I expected. So is Diamond planning to demote me, or kick me out of the 10 Stonehearts?
Oh, you spend $70 on her? You said she's unforgettable? So, is she unforgettable because she's boring to play? Does she at least do good stuff? I know she's a follow-up attacker, right? I believe. She, steps on people. I remember that.
Why don't you take a wild guess?
Well, alright. Then I'll guess. He's going to promote me to P46?
I'd promote you.
Alright. What will you wager?
Are we talking about an actual bet here? I don't want to wager anything just so that you can swindle it all in the end. But if it's just a friendly bet, I'll put on the line what I did when we first met. I'll bet my life, ma'am.
Interesting. But since it's Diamond's call, no one can predict the outcome. I'm on my way to Penacony. Once everyone is settled, we'll return to Pier Point for the final showdown.
Sounds like I'll be out of the action for a while. Finally, a chance to kick back and relax.
Yeah. Leave everything to me and Topaz, child. Thanks to you, as soon as the Jade Stone was delivered to the family's compound, we finished up our preparations.
that she's unforgettable because you spend money on her. That's interesting. I only think they're forgettable if you spend money on them and you lose the 50-50. Because then you lose the 50-50 and you're guaranteed the next time. So when you actually do get them that next, like, time you hit, like, the gold, and you know it's them, it's not exciting. It's only exciting if you win the 50-50. That's my take on that.
The seeds we planted.
I think it's a little boring.
Soon, it'll be time to reap the rewards.
Huh?
Oh?
Let's wrap it up for now. Looks like I've got a visitor here.
He opens up a door, it's me standing there. I've got a wedding ring, I've got a bouquet of flowers. I propose. We get married. We run off into the sunset. I'm done. Sorry. I simp a little too hard for him. It's okay.
Oh, so many surprises today. Didn't expect a Galaxy Ranger and wanted criminal to show up here.
He's so fine too.
One who managed to take out 2 IPC members under the noses of our fleet. Do you understand what that means?
Screw Wubba Boo, I just put him to sleep. Don't try to intimidate me with that nonsense.
Oh.
Besides, I've taken down more IPC lackeys.
Screw
than the
Wubba Boo
residual
is
value
crazy.
you
I'm gonna
squeeze.
start saying that now.
And I don't mind adding a few more zeros to my wanted poster. I have a question for you. Be honest now, or I won't think twice about putting a bullet in your fudging head.
Ooh.
Tell me,
Oh.
where is Oswaldo Snyder?
2 hot, angry men in a room. I could take them both. Not in a fight.
Wake up! Wake up! Hey! Wake up! The sun's frying your butt. Are you okay? Can you hear me? I didn't hear a peep from your room, and it really freaked me out.
Oh yeah, I knew that about the chip thingy. It's really funny. I don't think it's a malfunction. I think someone purposefully programmed it that way, and that makes it even funnier. Spoken like a true gambler? I am. I'm a real, true gambler. I'm so good at gambling. Aventurine would love me. Give me Black Swan and Acheron and I'll take them on too? Same. Be honest, I'll take all of the fully grown men and fully grown women in this game in one room. All oiled up. And we just see what happens. Just see where the night takes us. I think that sounds like a good idea to me.
You're not dreaming. We're in the Reverie Hotel. In the real world. The Order's dream is over. Even though it's been a day, I still break into a sweat when I think about it. Our trailblazing expedition almost ended in Penacony. I'm so jealous that you got a good night's sleep. I was traumatized and too scared to even close my eyes. I thought if I fell asleep, I'd never wake up again.
Also, Benthium. Bailu ain't that bad, okay? Because I don't even have her fully built yet, and she heals like a mofo. She heals really, really well. I want you to know that. You know, give her a chance. Give her a chance. She's a really good healer.
The Stellaron was sealed while you were sleeping. The ordinary people in Penacony have no idea what happened. They just feel like something's missing from their memories. The family's official statement was like, "The Charmony Festival was attacked by an unidentified Stellaron and came to a halt." After all, they can't just reveal the truth about the Order. Now, all the major lineages, except for the Oak family, are dealing with the aftermath. The family has invited the crew to the Radiant Feldspar as witnesses for an important meeting. Everyone's waiting for you, so hurry up and pack. We're leaving as soon as you're ready.
Ooh, complete! Yeah! Okay. Okay. Look at that. Jesus. So should I continue penacony or should I just switch gears and go to war dance? Does it matter? I don't think it really matters. I'm too indecisive. Someone's gotta pick for me. Go! Someone pick! Someone pick! Oh, you have her at E1? I wouldn't mind more copies of her. Just because she's a good healer. I want Shepard or Branya. There's the only two standards I don't have yet. I keep pulling multiple Claras. Ah. So just end it? And what? And penacony? Okay. I don't know what that means, Pynthium. I'm slow. I'm slow. I'm really slow.
After all this craziness, nothing is better than staying safe in reality. It's a massive airship, and it's awesome! I heard it's never shown to the public. Only VIP guests of the family get to board it and enjoy the breathtaking views of Penacony. The Iris family sent us a bunch of souvenirs. Fruit baskets, plus this fancy button model. After you're back on your feet, you can enjoy them all. We are pretty much celebrities on the planet of festivities now, aren't we?
Okay.
The Stellaron was sealed while you were sleeping. The ordinary people in Penacony have no idea what happened. They just feel like something's missing from their memories. The family's official statement was like...
Oh yeah, you already told me this.
All the major lineages except...
Okay.
Why the sudden interest in that? Well, I was dragged into the sweet dream. I felt a cold tentacle diving into my memories. But something else was there. So the tentacle suddenly disappeared.
Tentacles. Tentacles, you say? I like tentacles. For no reason. Of course. I just like them. That's all.
And then... I dreamed about stuffing my face with delicious food and going on a shopping spree. Sunday didn't seriously believe that was the life I wanted, right? Breaking free from that cheesy illusion was just a piece of cake.
To be fair, that sounds like a pretty good illusion. I wouldn't mind doing nothing but shopping and, Hey, Pynthium, be quiet. Quiet. You didn't hear anything, okay? Didn't hear nothing. You don't remember her saying that? Well, she said it. She said it.
Yeah, let's go. We've got some time before we board the ship, so let's catch up with everyone at Dream Jewel Hostelry.
It's okay, Lilo. Look at the positives. We may keep getting Clara's, but at least we don't have her C20 like Shoto does. Eh. You want Clara more than you wanted Bailu? Why is that? Tell me.
How extravagant.
You like her character more? You like her kit more?
Did it live up to your dreamscape expectations?
You already asked that when we first got here.
Yeah, and you said no back then. But after all this madness, I'd say you've grown fond of it. Just a heads up. You're still on the Bloodhound family's wanted list, so keep a low profile. And this time, it's Firefly in the picture, not Sam. That's gotta be a whole new experience for you, right?
You don't have to yell at me.
Indeed. In Kafka's words, that's also a missing part of my life.
Yes, Lilo, tentacles. Tentacles. They definitely found a way to slip that in there. And I don't... I don't like the way they slipped it in, but they did.
Still, it'd be quite inconvenient if I can't move freely. Could you help me out, Silverwolf?
As long as we can all agree Firefly is the bestest girl ever. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
I knew you'd say that. Don't worry. I've hacked all the systems and left no trace. Don't do anything that may draw attention, and don't talk with guards. They might recognize you. Keep these 2 points in mind, and you can go wherever you want, unbothered.
Nice.
Thank you.
No problem, Miss Samuel. I love this fake name. Now that we're done here in Penacony, what would you do in your free time? I hear the Genius Society is here. How about we go stir up some excitement?
Oh God.
Well, you know my script isn't over yet.
I didn't bring you back to hear an answer like that.
They probably definitely have acrylic stands of her by now. Probably get them off Ami. I don't know if you know what that site is. They ship straight from Japan. They have so much Genshin, Star Rail, gacha game merch. You'll probably find what you want there. For sure.
Don't worry. The script says that I'll experience 3 deaths, but also receive an unforgettable reward on the planet of festivities. How will I know if I don't try? All possibilities exist until the outcome actually happens, right?
You may not realize it, but you have a bad habit. Whenever you seem to be asking a question, you've already made up your mind, and no words will dissuade you.
I do that. I'll ask people like, hey, do you think I should do this or this? And they'll tell me their opinion, and I was like, cool, that's what I was gonna do anyway, so... It's a problem, it's a problem.
Anyway, Kafka asked me to pass on this message. If you see anything fabulous in Penacony, get one for me too. Just swipe my card, you know the pin.
It's Ting Yun, I like Ting Yun. That's a good buy. I want Kafka and the Blade very badly. I don't know how I would make them work with my account, but we would find a way. As long as I have plenty of hot people, it don't matter. I'll find a way for them to fit in. Somehow.
She didn't specify anything, but I guess she means a dress, coat, sunglasses, or something else. You know better about fashion than I do.
Sure. I'll keep an eye out. There's tons of options at OT Mall. Do you think she'll like trinkets, like, hair accessories or brooches?
Do you think they'll ever make outfits for Star Rail? Like, they have outfits in Genshin. You think they'll ever have outfits in Star Rail? Or no? They have outfits in, Honkai Impact. They have lots of outfits in that game.
Those sound more like something for young girls. Maybe you should keep them for yourself. Oh, by the way, Blade wanted you to be more careful. He didn't explicitly say it, but I think he was trying to say something like, temptation will show up again in Penacony. He's always so subtle with his words.
Got it. He was just worried about me. Relax, Silverwolf. You know me. I won't do anything crazy. I just want to wander around and see more of the world for myself. I want to buy some oatcake rolls. I've had a cake roll every day since I arrived in Penacony, from the first day to the last.
Ooh, swimsuits. Yeah, I'm down for swimsuits.
But today,
Who would we
I'll
want
buy
to get a
2 and give
swimsuit
you
first?
1.
Is the question.
And if you don't like them,
This is a very
I'll
important
enjoy
topic
double the
to
pleasure.
discuss.
Or I can bring one to Kafka, as she never refuses. Or maybe I'll give it to Blade. He'll appreciate it. That's not written in the script, right? But as you see, I have added new footnotes to my destiny.
Oh, she's such a sweetie. I love her so much. Oh, Topaz. I was not expecting a POV switch.
Welcome, Director Topaz. The family ambassadors are still inside making preparations, but the big boss hasn't arrived yet. It'll be a while before the conference starts, I'm afraid.
Oh, that's fine. I love Penacony, honestly. I think it's my favorite chapter of this game so far, even though it's really confusing. They hit a lot of really good topics, I feel, with this one. It's very intricate, and even though it confuses me, I do like how deep the story is.
Huh. Quite a spectacle. The family really knows how to make things look impressive.
I just want to be done. I want to finish Penacony and start War Dance and finish War Dance before Jiao comes out next week. And that's my goal. If I have to switch my Saturday stream from Persona to Star Rail to do it, I will. I'll do what I have to do.
I thought they would choose a more formal and low-key location for the conference. I didn't expect them to go with a luxury airship.
About this, Director, I've asked around. This airship, named the Radiant Feldspar, belongs to the Alfalfa family. This conference between the IPC and the family will have a direct impact on Penacony's future. Such an important event should have been held at well, somewhere secretive in the moment of morning dew. The atmosphere here, it doesn't feel serious enough.
We're gonna do a Zenless stream? Oh, I want to start streaming Zenless too. Eventually.
If I'm right, this conference is probably just a prelude. Whoever organized it wants to assess the IPC stance beforehand. This influential figure either has their own ambitions and wants to reach a preliminary agreement, or they plan to put pressure on us to make us back off.
Oh, your mind is always so sharp, Director Topaz. And when the big boss arrives, please remind her to be cautious and watch out for any traps.
Thank you for the reminder, but I don't think that will be necessary. When she's at the table, it's the others who need to be cautious.
Oh, I just realized she has a thigh window. Lord have mercy.
Just tell everyone on our team to stay focused on their tasks and not worry about the negotiations.
Oh, got it. I'll do it right away.
Oh, and one more thing. Don't call Miss Jade Big Boss in front of her, or there will be serious consequences. I mean, really serious.
Got it. Thank you for the reminder, Director.
Woo!
I tripped and fell right here.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is happening? Ah! I thought about getting Topaz the last time she ran.
None of the important figures have arrived yet. Huh. Looks like the conference won't be starting for a while. Oh, hungry Numby.
The bakery on this woman. Yeah. I never noticed the thigh windows before. That's very appealing to me. I like thighs, so I might have to get her eventually, you know? And Numby's really cute. Very, very adorable. I would like 20 Numbies.
Food in the dream. Shouldn't taste bad, right?
Potato fries sundae? What does that mean? Are you guys putting ice cream on potatoes?
Numby, catch! Oh, looks delicious, huh? I should have taken a bite first.
Fabulous. Yeah! We unite in our love for thighs. This is a beautiful moment between people.
Greetings, madame. What can I do for you?
Hello. Could you tell me more about the Radiant Feldspar?
I assume you are the ambassador of the IPC Strategic Investment Department. It's my honor to assist you. The Radiant Feldspar is owned by Mr. Odie Alfalfa, head of the Alfalfa family. Mr. Alfalfa invested a significant amount in building this luxurious airship an Ember era ago, and it has been sailing across the 12 hours of the dreamscape ever since.
Oh, so it's owned by old Odie himself. No wonder the ship is so lavishly decorated.
Indeed. Mr. Alfalfa has impeccable taste. Only the most prestigious guests are invited by the Alfalfa family to board this airship.
I moved my arm 1 millimeter to the left and my shoulder cracked. I'm so old. This is very, very not good.
Please allow me to continue my introduction. The Radiant Feldspar had been cruising over the Sea of Dreams in Penacony for an entire Ember era.
Wow.
But its voyage was temporarily halted due to the recent reverberation.
Reverberation? Such a formal way of putting it. You're really downplaying the whole thing. I apologize. Please continue.
Following the previous reverberation in the Sweet Dream, the Radiant Feldspar had to suspend its voyage temporarily.
I'm 82, actually. 82 years old, if you can believe it. Yep. My coworker called me a hag. Cough, cough. She better not still be in this chat either.
Thankfully, the factors that disrupted the dreamscape have been resolved. However, due to, well, certain special reasons, the Charmony Festival, originally scheduled at the Penacony Grand Theater, had to be temporarily postponed. So, Mr. Alfalfa suggested relocating the Charmony Festival to the Radiant Feldspar, taking this—
well, that would meet the family's needs and also create momentum for Mr. Alfalfa himself. Quite fitting for a legendary tycoon like him. Thank you for explaining matters to me. Goodbye.
Yes, I paid like half attention to that. That was a little boring. Okay. Let's see the guards.
How many centuries would it take to press them all?
Oh. These are Sparkle's little buttons. How fun.
Didn't expect those pooches to actually recycle them all.
Huh? What are these?
For your safety, please stay away from those objects.
For my safety? Are these buttons something dangerous?
Not exactly. Lately, there's been a prankster in the Sweet Dream who's been handing out strange button devices to anyone he meets. According to those involved, he said something like, "Just press this button and all of Penacony will explode." Luckily, no one believed him. Still, the Bloodhound family collected these buttons just to be on the safe side.
Where's that prankster? Haven't the hounds caught him yet?
Yeah, that guy has some skills, I'll have to admit that. However, you know, the Bloodhound family won't give up. Whoever disrupts order in the dreamscape will face severe consequences. Anyway, the family will deal with these things. Please, kindly keep your distance.
So cute!
Hello?
Oh, hi, Lilo. What's up? What you doing here? Hi.
The talent motivation department? Again? Internal review? Will it ever end?
What's crazy? I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm working on a major project. I don't have time to squabble with you guys. The way I handled the Urillo case was approved by senior management, and all of the project logs and calls are complete. Can't you check on them yourselves? I just don't understand. Why are you so fixated on this minor case and constantly escalating it? Seriously, what's your purpose?
Sounds exhausting. Why not just hang up? In my opinion, you handled that project quite well.
Ugh.
A little ball of ice in exchange for the Astral Express's good favor. That's not a bad deal for the department. It's been a while, little Yelena. I've been looking forward to working with you. Never imagined this day would come so soon. Is there trouble? You can tell me anything. Just like old times.
It's been a while, Madam Jade. I'm honored to have the opportunity to work with you.
She's so pretty, but I don't like
You're
her.
still so formal, aren't you? Forget about the hierarchy and treat me as your equal. No need for unnecessary titles like Madam.
I'm sorry, but it might take some time to get used to that. After all, you are a senior.
Well, now that we're both members of the 10 Stone Hearts, I need you to be at your best. Especially since the upcoming negotiations leave no room for error. As sharp as you are, I'm sure you've figured out the true purpose of this conference.
I believe old Oti has taken it upon himself to test our limits before the official negotiations between the IPC and Penacony.
That's true, and it works in our favor. Do you know why?
If we can reach some sort of agreement with old Oti beforehand, and gauge our opponent's boundaries, our future negotiations will go much more smoothly. That's the obvious benefit.
Exactly. And the hidden benefit is that as the head of the Alfalfa family, his actions suggest that the 5 lineages might not be as united as the Odes of Harmony would suggest, as long as the influence of Harmony hasn't completely permeated their core. Personal desires will always have their way. Thankfully, influential figures in Penacony haven't entirely suppressed their own desires. It's similar to the power struggles within the IPC. The supposed all-for-one philosophy shared by the 5 lineages. It's just a slogan now that the Dream Master has gone.
After the downfall of the Yoke family, old Oti's faction became the dominant force in Penacony. Even if we consider only the succession order, he's the longest serving and most senior among all the family heads.
Yes. That's exactly why we need to handle the conference following an agreed-upon strategy. It's like playing a game of chess, where every move needs to be carefully thought out.
Absolutely. The 3 steps of negotiation. Listen, test, and strike. That's what you taught me.
Pretty clear. Although, you seem to have changed the order in the Urillo case.
That was based on my personal experience.
I apologize for interrupting your conversation, but the family head is ready to meet the ambassadors from the Strategic Investment Department.
Time to get to work. Let's prepare ourselves and meet that esteemed supporting actor. Remember, our goal is to create an opportunity for the IPC to enter Penacony. Aventurine has already made a small opening, and you and I, we're going to tear it wide open.
Homie, where are you going? Oh, this is just... I forgot that Numby does that. So cute. Oh my goodness. So adorable. Just a little guy to run around and find treasure. Hello, I'm trying to continue the story right now, Numby. Please stop. Can't pass up treasure though. no. Another one? No, come on. Come on. Oh.
Welcome aboard my ship, the Radiant Feldspar. Smart and charming ladies. Please, have a seat. Let's have a pleasant conversation.
I dig the beard. He's got a cool little design going on, doesn't he? Got some little elf ears. Okay. I see you, Odie. Oh wow, we're walking real slow.
Welcome aboard, my dear ladies. Forgive me for any lack of attentiveness that might have led to a lengthy wait outside.
No problem at all, Mr. Alfalfa. It's my honor to meet you in person. You may not be aware, but the book Odie Alfalfa, the biography, is a must-read for all Strategic Investment Department employees.
After all, to many, you are the legendary figure who single-handedly built the penacony economy.
I expected no less from the 10 Stonehearts from the Strategic Investment Department. You're definitely skilled in the art of conversation. I always enjoy talking to smart people because we don't have to beat around the bush. We can just get straight to the point instead. Since I invited you IPC ambassadors on board, I'm sure you've figured out the topic I'd like to discuss, yes?
The future of Penacony, if I'm not mistaken.
Precisely. Those few words represent a terribly complicated situation indeed. Let's take that golden-haired guy who's not showing up, for example. He put in great effort and almost got himself killed. But what was it all for?
Put some respect on his name. His name is Aventurine. He deserves all the love and all the respect. He is amazing and perfect and beautiful and glorious. Your computer froze. Oh no! You should probably thaw that out. I don't think you're supposed to freeze your computers. Okay, I'll leave. My bad.
To create an opportunity for you IPC to regain control of the precious Astana?
The wisdom and experience you've accumulated over 10 Amber Eras are truly impressive. Let's assume your assumptions are correct, Mr. Alfalfa. How would you respond to the IPC's actions?
I appreciate your composure, Miss Jade. You must have witnessed much in your worldly experiences. However, perhaps you don't know much about penacony. Old Oti won't sit idly by when faced with a greedy wolf.
I could have voice acted this dude.
Please, go ahead. I'm all ears.
You're using the oven? Good. You definitely want to get all the ice off your computer right now. Quickly as possible. If that doesn't work, maybe you should turn on the stove and pop it on there and see what happens.
Then I'll be straightforward. I requested this meeting before the official conference to dissuade the Strategic Investment Department from trying to lay a finger on penacony. If you back off now, you can make a smooth exit and prevent the IPC from losing face during more important negotiations.
One of our P-45 executives was attacked and nearly killed in the dreamscape. The IPC can't simply ignore this incident. Moreover, considering the turbulence during the Charmony Festival, Penacony's credibility has taken a hit in the public's eyes. Despite your determined attitude, the issues plaguing Penacony are real, are they not?
You use the term real, Miss Topaz, but let's not forget that this is the realm of dreams. If you want to succeed here, you need ambition and unconventional thinking. Curious about how I plan to respond to the IPC? Well, I don't mind sharing. My actions will help Penacony take a significant step forward by self-listing and going public.
Going public? If I'm not mistaken, you want to bypass the IPC and go public on a universal scale.
Precisely. Instead of watching the IPC gnaw away at Penacony, I'd prefer to open the doors of the sweet dream to the entire universe.
How about we don't do that? Sounds like a bad idea.
Starting today, anyone in the cosmos can become a shareholder of the land of the dreams. This is the path of harmony I'll choose. This reform should have been implemented earlier, but unfortunately, the Oak family were a bunch of blockheads blinded by order. Their level of intellectual flexibility doesn't even come close to an old fellow like me. Thanks to the little reverberation earlier, the biggest obstacle between me and my reforms has been eliminated. The Alfalfa family will publicize the financial results of Sweet Dream Paradise, so that the entire universe can see that despite the catastrophe, Penacony still holds immense potential and opportunities, and that the family remains confident in its future.
Crisis and opportunity are two sides of the same coin. So, you've been waiting for the right moment for Penacony to regain the spotlight. And if Penacony should seize this opportunity to overcome adversity, even if the IPC tries to intervene, every move we make will be scrutinized by trillions of people.
Now I'm convinced that you've indeed familiarized yourself with my biography, Miss Jade. So, about your next move. Please, consider it carefully.
Indeed. We need some time to digest such a wealth of information. I suggest we conclude the first half of our conference, Mr. Alfalfa. Please allow Topaz and me to confer privately for a few moments, and to respond on behalf of the IPC later.
Of course. Take your time, dear ladies.
The Alfalfa family had a meeting with the IPC?
I got this information from a message sent by that IPC ambassador. He said it was to return the favor. It's not hard to imagine. Penacony today is pretty much like the frontier prison it once was, with external forces casting greedy eyes and the undercurrent of order lurking within.
Welt is a fine grandpa. I love him.
Instead of
love him so
falling into
much.
a situation
He's beautiful.
where they are
Look at him.
plagued by both external and internal threats, Penacony would rather take a step back and invite the IPC to negotiate at the table, ostensibly to cooperate, but in reality, to secure more opportunities for their own survival.
Well, no wonder they sought the mediation from the Astral Express. In your opinion, who should we stand behind?
I don't think the followers of the Harmony are completely innocent victims in all of this. For reasons unknown, they have a strong desire to smooth things over, which leads to speculation about their motives. If either the family or IPC were to assume full control of Penacony, it would return to its previous illusory dream of hedonism, and the efforts of those previous nameless would once again go to waste. There you are. Did you rest well?
I didn't disturb you since you were in a deep sleep.
Even long dreams eventually come to an end. Our adventure in Penacony is reaching its conclusion.
Yay!
After Anna's dream was shattered, the family branch from the Montour system soon arrived and swiftly took control of the situation. Most members of the Oak family fell unconscious, but fortunately, their lives were not in danger.
the mastermind behind the plans was confirmed to be Gopher Wood, the previous Dream Master. But by the time we arrived, he was dead already.
Oh! How's my baby boo Sunday? My baby.
Face a trial. As for further details, the family would rather not disclose them.
Free my man Sunday. He did nothing wrong. He was manipulated by his father figure.
Ultimately, the public perceived the incident as an attack by evil forces targeting the Charmony Festival. They believe the family failed to safeguard the sweet dream, significantly eroding their credibility in the process. While quite different from the truth, this appears to be the outcome with the least impact.
After all, you don't know who's awake and who's pretending to be asleep. Well, they'll open their eyes in the face of danger. Once the danger subsides, they'll embrace the sweet dream again. Here's a toast, with 3 glasses of glory of the Trailblaze to all of you.
She's bad too. Love me some tomboys. Yes.
Yeah, it's good to see you all again. Although we might be saying goodbye again after this reunion. When will the Astral Express leave Penacony?
We'll stay a bit longer, but not too long.
So, this is our final meeting then? If this is a farewell, then it seems to be missing something. Music? Atmosphere? Maybe a special drink to honor those who are not here. Let's see. The mixed drink should be solemn, dignified, and unique. As we'll use it to pay respect to those fallen heroes. To the Nameless, resting in peace. And to Gallagher.
Oh, Gallagher. Sweet boy. Yay! Woo! I don't know how much more yapping I would have to go through if I continued this story right now. And I don't want to stream too much longer because I got work tomorrow, and before that I gotta do some. I'm probably just gonna end stream here. Whoop, 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 whoop. Binthium, Lilo, thank you for tuning in and staying with me the whole time. I appreciate you both. It was fun. Hopefully it'll be even more fun once I get to my fox husband waiting for me on the... God, what's that place called? Jinzhou? Is that what it's called? Oh my, I already forgot what that's called too. That's not good at all. Oof. Did I unlock someone new? Oh, I got an Eidolon? Okay. Okay.
Unknown to each other, yet united in purpose.
Yay!
We make the same choices.
Alright, I'm done. Thanks for tuning in. Bye!